The spiritual leader of the Adoration Ministry Enugu, Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka, has warned that if anything happens to the leader of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the country would collapse. In a video making rounds on social media, the controversial cleric, who was speaking during a sermon at the Adoration Ground, warned the Department of State Services (DSS) and the federal government against maltreating the secessionist leader. Mbaka, who explained that the IPOB leader is agitating for secession due to bad governance by wicked politicians in the country, said the federal government should rather fix the problems that metamorphosed into secession agitation. He said, the DSS people and the government of this country should better handle Nnamdi Kanu's case with care. If anything happens to that young man in their hand, this country will collapse. Nnamdi Kanu's reaction and intervention is as a result of bad government due to wicked leadership. By now, all the political leaders are supposed to be under DSS cell because of what they have done to Nigerians. Nnamdi is just an agitator and he's agitating because of something. Let them solve the problem. Daily Post reports that Nnamdi Kanu since June 2021 has been in the custody of the Department of Nigerian Secret Police following his rearrest from an undisclosed country to continue his trial. Kanu, who jumped bail in 2017, is currently facing his trial, which borders on treasonable felony. President Muhammadu Buhari on Wednesday, during an interview with Channels Television, vowed that he would not release the agitator, saying he should continue his trial in court. Reverend Father Ejike Mbaka, he speaks regarding happenings in the country, politics, even President Muhammadu Buhari's government. In 2015, it was Mbaka who was telling Nigerians that Buhari is the savior who will bring changes. But we know last year, towards the end of last year, he took a U-turn and said Buhari is not the savior of the country, and Buhari has brought a lot of pain. Buhari's government has brought a lot of hardship. We know how that went, and presidency started criticizing him that it was because they didn't get Mbaka didn't get a contract. That was why he was speaking in that manner. Anyways, we know how all of that went. Regarding Nnamdi Kanu has been locked up over 5 months now with the Department of State Services. And the only reason he's locked up is because of his agitation. He's been fighting against bad government, fighting a just cause for his people. Mbaka is stating right now in a video, this video has been going around. I've got that video. I'll play that video for you now. During a sermon in Adoration Ministry, he was stating that if anything there happens to Nnamdi Kanu, because he's been locked up for quite a while, and up to this time, from that June he was arrested, he's been from one adjournment, but a few times the trial has heard, but they've adjourned it a couple of times. The next trial is slated for January 18th. We're hoping that one will not be adjourned again. But they've adjourned it a couple of times, and we don't know what Buhari's government is planning. Recently in an interview, Buhari stated that he will not use any political solution. Nnamdi Kanu will not be released, that he should continue his trial. Mbaka is just warning them that if anything happens to Nnamdi Kanu, that this country will break. The country is already shaking. It's not in a good shape. The two agitations is not even IPOB alone. Oduduwa Nation, they are still there demanding a breakaway. All the reason behind all of this agitation is the bad leadership, and that is what Mbaka was talking about in the video. That rather than using oppression to deal with these agitators, why not deal with the issue, with the concerns raised? Why not deal with the problem and fix the problem? Anyway, guys, I'll play that video to you, but please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, click on the like button, and if it's your first time, you're very welcome. Please hit on the subscribe button. God bless you. Now watch the video.
The government of this country, 31st night, many came here to hear what Mbaka is going to say. So I spent my time praying for you people. It's better they handle Nmandi Kanu's case with carefulness. If anything happens to that young man in their hand, this country will collapse. They should better treat Nmandi Kanu with carefulness. Nmandi Kanu's reaction and intervention is as a result of bad governance or wicked leadership. what the leaders have done, souls they have destroyed, youths they have killed because of bad leadership. By now, all those political leaders should be under the SSL. They caused it. Nmandi is just an agitator. And he's agitating because of something. Let them solve the problem. It's just like this issue of after Buhari, the North should lead again. These are the New Year messages. President Buhari, you better plan well and hand over to one person in the South. If the North wants to take over, this country will collapse. There may be no Nigeria again. There may be no Nigeria again if Mr. President, as a result of whatever, try to hand over power back to the North. How it will happen? Oh, Jesus, nobody will imagine the enormity of the disaster. Nigeria will stand at a point where going forward will be an impossibility. Going backward will be a dream that is limboed. This is a follow-up to 31st night message. So however they want to do the political maneuvering, they should make sure that justice prevails. After Buhari, the Northerners should forget about leadership in this coming political era. I don't know whether they want to say Mbaka has come again. Then Mbaka is not the issue. At the early hour of this morning, the Spirit of God was telling me, let them know this. If they don't want Nigeria to end, let them not continue because they have all it takes to plant a northerner. And the electoral bill, whatever should be signed to make Nigeria flow in authentic democracy, Buhari should sign it. And Mr. President Buhari should remember that Nigerians trusted him when he came in. And he should remember that one day he's leaving that place. That all the psychophants around him will not be with him by the time they help him to fail. That is what leaders suffer. Sycophants around them. Even as a bishop, once you are made a bishop, sycophants will come around you. My Lord. They will keep pushing the bishop until he is messed up. All his big dreams will vanish. So, we are talking about rising and shining. In the year 2022, the leaders of the country are going to multiply the problems and the youth are going to suffer more. Because of the suffering, there will be more agitation, there will be more attacks, many are going to die. Oh, Jesus. But in the process, they may think that it is over and they can intimidate everybody and they will make a mistake that may take their head.